Well, today I had a interesting experience happen. Not particularly a great experience, and instead of incorporating it in the video that it was kind of originally part of, I think I'm going to keep this separate and make a video. So let me tell you a story of what happened. I'm grouse hunting with a recurve bow, brand new to hunting, did archery as a kid, done some target practice. And as I was coming down from a little backpacking trip to try to hunt for grouse, didn't see a single grouse out there. Winter storm had rolled in. As I drive down the road, I see 2 grouse on the side of the road. So I pull over, I get out, I grab the bow, I nock an arrow, take a shot, take another shot, take another shot, take another shot, hit, 4 shots, missed every single one, not at far range, totally should have hit them. And retrieve some of my arrows. The grouse moves further up, but I go kind of follow it. It's still on the ground. I take another shot or 2, and then I hit it, and it flies off. And I know I hit it, and I had the judo point on there, judo tip with like a blunt edge. So it's like a blunt with the little wires on the outside. And I know I hit it because it flew up in a tree, and I went to go grab my arrows, and there was like a bunch of feathers. I think I shot it in the tail. I hit it. Flew into the tree. Look at all these feathers. All right, let's see if we can get it out of the tree. So some tail feathers and a few other feathers, and like feathers on the arrow. So I was like, sweet. Okay, like not enough to like do anything to the grouse, but like cool. Made contact. See the grouse in the tree. Fling a few more arrows at it. Finally hit the grouse. Hit it. Oh my goodness. There's an arrow in that bird. All right, we gotta go find it now. We'll get the other arrows later. And in my quiver, I have 2 arrows with the judo tip and 2 arrows with the, the target tip, like the sharp tip on there. I hit it with the sharp tip, and the arrow goes into the bird, like probably center area. And the bird flies away, and I watch it flying with the arrow fully in its body, and it did like this like S curve situation and like flew over to the right. So I like grab my arrows and then go try to find that grouse. Like one of the arrows is missing. Go try to find the grouse. I drive down the road somewhere. I saw it like go off to the side. I walk the road up and down, like looking down into the ravine where I thought it flew in. And I got out on foot, and I gridded the area from like top to bottom, and then from bottom to top for over an hour until it started to get a little bit dark. So I never did find the grouse. I mean, it had an arrow in it. I looked up in the trees thinking maybe when it glided, it kind of just like, went into a branch or something. I looked and I looked. And I gridded. I even started a track on my like GPS on my phone map app. And yeah, I looked everywhere where I thought the grouse had flown. So this is where it gets into the what did I do wrong? Or how many things did I do wrong? So one thing is I could have had better aim. Like I shot so many arrows before I even made contact. And then I got a really good shot, but it flew with the arrow in it. Crazy. So then it's the arrow tip. Like the judo tip, had I hit it in the tree with the judo tip, would that have been enough to just like knock it out, like a hard body hit like that, like knock it out of the tree, versus the point where it lodged the arrow like fully in the bird? So the arrow tip, that's one thing. And then the second thing is, well, I spent a couple minutes retrieving my arrows before I like followed it, but I saw where it flew, like it was airborne. I saw where it flew, but was taking that a couple minutes to retrieve the arrow a bad idea. I'm gonna look for my arrow and then come back and look for the bird, because we're here where the arrow is. Arrow, I see one of them. Boom. Like, had I just abandoned the arrows and just like ran my ass off to go follow wherever I thought that grouse flew, would I have maybe heard it like do a death rattle? You know, I don't know. And like been able to locate it by sound. Was it in the tree? Was it in the ground? Like, I was looking on the ground, like in the thick stuff, thinking maybe it just kind of nestled in there. The other thing too is I definitely want to get different arrows. These arrows are like, the shaft of them is black, and the fletchings, the feathers, are dark purple and a white. The white shows up pretty good, but the dark purple and the black does not. So I'm definitely gonna invest in different arrows that are like bright fluorescent color. So yeah, I don't know, guys. That's my story. I do feel bad. You know, it sucks to wound and probably kill an animal, and you know, it not even gonna get to harvest it and appreciate it. I still appreciate it. I'm grateful for it, but I feel bad. You know, like it's going to waste. Best case scenario is another critter in the forest will make a meal out of that. So hopefully that's the case. It won't go to total waste. Definitely not out here to just wound animals. You know, I did my due diligence in looking for it, but I would love to hear from the experienced hunters out there what your thoughts are. You know, I know there's a lot of room for improvement, and I'm trying to do my best to learn and, you know, do a good job of it and not be a shitty person, not be a shitty hunter. So yeah, appreciate anyone who gives me some feedback here. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to go grouse hunting again. I only have 2 arrows. I lost one, and one is in the bird, also lost. So going to go grouse hunting again tomorrow morning with just the 2 arrows and hopefully have better results. Man, that is kind of far out of my range, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I missed it. One more try. I hit it. Yeah, look at these feathers. Judo tip. Got some feathers on it. Let's see if we can't go find it. In the tree now. You see it? It's up in the tree, right up there. Oh, just missed it. This might be the last chance. This is our last arrow. Yes. I hit it right in the chest. Literally smack dab in the middle of its chest. Look at this. I just caught feathers in the air, and the thing still flew away. I've hit this bird twice, and it still flew away. I hit that bird in the center of its chest, made a thunk, and the bird just spooked off, flew away. Just totally fine. So I don't know what it is, man, but I might be switching these tips. Definitely new arrows, and I think I'm gonna get a different type of judo tip. So that bird's gone. I don't know where exactly it went, somewhere up in the trees. I'm done with it, and 1 arrow left. And I really appreciate you following along on my journey. Brand new hunter here, and yeah, it's a exciting adventure. And I hope to do better. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for commenting. See you on the next one.